watching one of the all-time greats at the peak of his powers. Goal! Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo with a platinum touch. This is the game that is going to be remembered as the Lionel Messi match. And he has a classic in the Classico.
Are you sitting comfortably? Don't. Rise and shine and get up and go. Weekend like no one's watching. Take the kids. Leave the kids. Make more kids. There is no sleep till bedtime. With over 500 Travelodge hotels across Britain and thousands of refurbished rooms with comfy new beds, there's nothing stopping you. Get up and go Travelodge.
What are your specials?
What are you after?
Oh.
We got burgers, cheeseburgers, pies, fries, and in play.
In play?
Yeah, get your mobile out.
What's the catch?
Haddock.
Download the Coral app and check out our in-play specials.
But please bet responsibly.
Available to rent now in Sky Store. The story you thought you knew, retold.
There is evil in this world. Hatred and revenge. And I cannot keep you from it.
You've been watching over me my whole life. I've always known you were close by.
I swear, no harm will come to you as long as I live.
Angelina Jolie is Maleficent. Available to rent now in Sky Store.
Sponsored by Bet365.
Roberto Carlos! Figo goes solo! Madrid explodes. Messi takes everybody on. Messi has got it! He takes it. He's ahead of it. And it's gone! Brilliant run back there. Can he finish it? Oh, he can! Why did the goal stop? And Mr. Roy! Dani Alves! The name of Neymar goes down in the history books. He's in trouble. Di Maria scores! Cristiano Ronaldo with a platinum touch!
Yes, he's here and he starts. 123 days since that moment of madness at the World Cup, and Luis Suarez is all set to play in his first official game as a Barcelona player. And what a daunting prospect it is. A front three of Suarez, Neymar and Lionel Messi, who himself is looking to make this a landmark occasion by equalling or perhaps even breaking Telmazarra's all-time La Liga goal-scoring record. For Real Madrid, there are a whole host of superstars in their squad, but there's no Gareth Bale tonight. However, with Cristiano Ronaldo, you have a man along with Lionel Messi who's rewriting the record books and always has something to say in this special match. It's the Bernabeu that brings us the biggest club game in the world, where Barcelona could open up a 7-point gap at the top of La Liga over Real. A win for Los Blancos, though, would see it cut to just one. It's the first Classico of the season, and it's right here on Sky Sports 5. So the all-important team news. Carlo Ancelotti makes 2 changes from that commanding 3-0 win against Liverpool Wednesday night. In come Dani Carvajal at right back and Sergio Ramos at centre-back. Still no Gareth Bale, so Isco keeps his place. Karim Benzema comes into this game in good form after his double at Anfield. as does Cristiano Ronaldo. 20 goals in 13 games this season, 15 of which have come in just 7 league matches. A big day for Luis Enrique. He played in 29 Clásicos, 18 of those for Barcelona, meaning 11 were for Real Madrid, but this is his first Clásico as a coach, and he's very much seen as a Barca man. He makes the massive decision to play Luis Suarez alongside Lionel Messi and Neymar, as Xavi makes just his 4th league start of the season. He's with Busquets and Andres Iniesta, Gerard Piqué in at the back with Mascherano, Jeremy Mathieu at left back. Oh, what a night we have in store. The world's greatest players, football's biggest derby, a game that always thrills and always excites, and tonight with added bite too. I'm delighted to say joining me this evening is someone who has played in his fixture on 4 occasions for Barcelona, Idiger Johnson, and the current Wales and former Real Sociedad manager, Chris Coleman. Now, due to UK broadcasting restrictions, we unfortunately can't join live pictures until 5:15, but we do have Guillaume in position to keep us up to date. Guillaume, just how has Luis Suarez started?
Well, it's only 2 minutes and 30 seconds of the game. You can see how Barcelona and Real Madrid are playing the usual style. Barcelona keeping possession, and Real Madrid has tried to counter-attacks. Luis Suarez hasn't seen much of the ball yet, but in the meantime, what you see is Xavi having a lot of it, as he has been not so much this season, but the usual historical style.
When did Luis Suarez know that he'd be starting?
Not yesterday. In the press conference, Luis Enrique said that he was going to play some minutes, but at 3:15 today, and a chance, and first goal for Barcelona. Barcelona has scored. It's been Neymar coming from the left-hand side, just outside the box, a shot that hit the post first, and it went in. So 3 minutes of the game, and Barcelona are leading at the Santiago Bernabéu.
Wow, that is absolutely amazing. What a start that is for Barcelona and Luis Enrique, of course. My goodness, Ida, a great finish from Neymar, a guy who's in his 2nd season for Barcelona, seems to be really in form at the moment, doesn't he?
Yeah, really finding his feet. He looks comfortable in the team. He showed glimpses last year of his capabilities. This season, he's really coming into his own and showing everyone that he's not only a good, but becoming a great player.
Luis Suarez passed to Neymar. Weren't quite sure whether Neymar would start on the left or the right, but it did make sense to have Neymar on the left, didn't it?
Well, yeah, that's where he's been playing, that's where he's been scoring goals, that's where he's been making goals as well. So it makes sense keeping him there, and it's paying off in the first few minutes.
I'll tell you what else is paying off, Chris. Luis Suarez starting, a pass from him, an assist. How surprised were you? How big a decision was that to start with him?
I think it's a real brave decision to start. You know, he's not kicked ball in the first team for 4 months. He's obviously a fantastic player, but this is a huge game. And I think that goes to show the quality and the belief that obviously Luis Enrique, the Barcelona coach, has got in the other players, that they can maybe, if it's going to get a little bit tough in this game, which it will do, they can carry Luis maybe for 5 or 10 minutes if he finds it, for him to find his feet. But brave decision, and at the moment it's paying off.
It is indeed. You weren't necessarily surprised by that decision though either, were you?
No, I think Luis Enrique has got, 4 months to prepare him for one game. He must have told him a few months back, listen, this will be your game, you will start, without saying it publicly.
Do you think as far back as that?
Well, maybe not that far, but I'm pretty sure he knew he would be starting this game and getting him prepared. And if not that, lack of match fitness, yeah, but adrenaline will get you through a game like this. 300-400 million people around the world watching. If you're not pumped up for that, then you shouldn't be in the game.
The adrenaline will get going, definitely, with 400 million people. Something you know about as well. Just tell us what it's like to play in a Clásico.
Well, it's amazing. You have the feeling you're playing in the biggest game in the world. Sure. All eyes on the game. You feel like the whole world is watching. And it's an amazing experience.
Amazing experience. Fantastic that you were involved in that. OK, let's head to Guillaume now. Guillaume, what's happened with Real Madrid? A chance for them?
Chance for Benzema. Ball cross from the left-hand side. Both centre-backs of Barcelona were falling asleep. Benzema ran faster than them, touched the ball, but it went wide.
So a chance there for Real Madrid. Looks to be an open game as we thought it might be. Karim Benzema's an interesting one, Chris. 5 goals in the last 3 games, and yet previous to that, 3 goals in 22 appearances. Do you feel he scores enough for Real Madrid?
I think most of the spotlight at Madrid will be on the main man, which is Ronaldo, and everything goes through him really. But I watched Benzema last week up in Anfield. His movement was incredible. He's such a goal threat. He looked a real class act. He's too much for Liverpool. So it was surprising to see that's his record, you know. But he's a striker like that can score a goal from nothing. You know, he's nearly already scored in this game. He's come close. He'll get other chances, and he's one of those players that it looks like he's not going to do anything, and he's in the right position at the right time, and he certainly can put the ball in the back of the net. I think, you know, again, I think he's a very, very good player.
Has he almost had to reinvent himself with the likes of playing alongside Cristiano Ronaldo, because everything's geared towards him? He's not necessarily a striker that is judged on his goals. He's someone who perhaps makes his assists as well.
Yeah, I think his link-up play is getting better. He holds the ball up better for the team. He gets his fair share of goals, but it's not often that you see that the number 9 in your team is not the main man. And when you have Cristiano Ronaldo in your team, you're never going to be the main man. So I think the role he plays, he does it very well. Obviously, as a striker for Real Madrid, you might ask for a few more goals than his recent form or last few months have been, but all-round excellent player.
No Gareth Bale, he would have started if he was fit. How much do you think Real Madrid will miss him?
Well, I think any team will miss Gareth Bale. His pace, he can open up defences. He's been scoring goals. I think I've been very impressed since he moved to Spain, and it's a shame because this is not the one that you would like to miss.
Have you spoken to him, Chris? What's he said about, not just in terms of missing this game, but also his form and Real Madrid's form this season?
Yeah, I went to watch him at the start of the season. I went to watch him in the cup against Atletico Madrid, and they lost the game. And then we watched the first game against Cordoba, and Madrid hadn't really, you know, started really. They won the game 2-0, but they're not really. We've not seen anything like we'd seen this season before. But he loves it there, loves the environment. His family are there. He loves living there. He loves the lifestyle. He obviously loves playing football in the Bernabeu. The training ground's absolutely fantastic. He's been welcomed there. He said Cristiano Ronaldo's been a huge help. So, you know, and I think, like Ida says, Ronaldo is the man in that team, and everything revolves around him. If he's going to welcome you, and if he's going to respect you, and I think you have to earn that respect on the pitch, and I think Gareth's done that. So that's why I think he's comfortable there. And knowing Gareth's character, it's very important that he feels welcomed in his surroundings, and he certainly had that at Madrid, but I think he's earned that with the season that he had last year.
He certainly has. Also, when you got Cristiano Ronaldo putting your arm around him, that helps a lot, being the main man at Real Madrid. No Gareth Bale, Isco coming in then. Do they almost have to play a different type of game? It's not really the counter-attacking using the pace of Gareth Bale. Isco prefers the ball to feet.
Yeah, obviously when you have Gareth Bale on your team, you know you're going to have a lot of pace going forward. As we saw last year, Madrid basically won the Champions League in playing efficient counter-attacking football at times. Isco, I saw him last Wednesday. I was very impressed actually. I thought his all-round performance was great. His work rate was second to none. Two different players, but two quality players.
They work, whoever's playing. OK, let's get back to Guillaume now, shall we? Guillaume, what's happened to Lionel Messi and also Real Madrid on the attack, aren't they?
Two fouls from Messi. The second one got a yellow. The first one was almost a yellow. So as a combination of both, almost, he goes his first yellow of the game, the only one of the game so far. But the last 3 minutes, it's been all Real Madrid. Finally, they come out with the pressure that they wanted, with the attitude that they wanted, defensive attitude, and they come in and attacking from the right flank, from the left flank, across, and a great save from Bravo. Benzema, and a second save, fantastic save from Bravo. Barcelona still not conceded. He hasn't conceded this season yet. The game is still won by Barcelona, 1-0.
Karim Benzema having two chances there. One great save from Claudio Bravo, and then he hit the post when it came back to him as well. Let's talk about Barcelona then and not conceding so far. Are you surprised, and is that a bit of a false record? Because there have been plenty of chances against them.
Well, records speak for themselves. They must have been doing something right. He's obviously come in, Bravo, and has broken this record, which is nice to come in a new club, big club, and you know, put your name forward like that. I think their work rate in general and their hunger and appetite is much better and more than last season. And what Luis Enrique has brought into this team is to step up their work rate. And when you do that, play together, that's how you keep clean sheets.
It is indeed. It's going to be difficult to keep a clean sheet for the whole game, though, especially with Cristiano Ronaldo, Chris. Just what kind of a season for you is he having at the moment? How do you stop him? 20 goals in 13 games, 15 in just 7 in La Liga.
How do you stop him? I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't think anybody's got the answer to that at the moment. When you've got that much ability, I think the big thing for me with Cristiano Ronaldo is not just his ability, it's his hunger. Every game, the word is desperation. He needs to score a goal every game. He does anything to score a goal. When you've got that hunger, and look what he's already achieved, he wants to go out, he wants to be the best player in the world, he wants to be the top scorer. His hunger for success, personally and for the team. I think, hats off to Cristiano Ronaldo. I think it's not just his talent, it's his hunger and his desire to get better and keep getting better, keep scoring goals. How do you stop him? I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I'll ask that question to you then, Ida. How would you try and stop him?
I've never been that defensively minded, so I wouldn't have the first clue about that. When you look at those two, Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi, I have the feeling we're looking at a Maradona and a Pelé at the same time. They're that good. They're not the World Cup stars as those two were, but in modern day football, their achievements are amazing. And you have the feeling that Cristiano Ronaldo has been in the shadow of Messi for a long part, but in recent times he's come out of that shadow and actually posed the question: who of the two is the better one?
You played with Lionel Messi when you were in your time at Barcelona. One, did you know that he was going to be as good as he was? And two, he's one off the La Liga record. He's on 250. Tel Mazzarro 251. Did he always look to be as lethal a goal scorer in training and in matches?
Yeah, he was just unstoppable, and he is. Give him 2 yards and you'll never catch him. It's just amazing to see. Well, when I played, he was a young boy. He was 19 years old coming into the team, and everyone knew. We knew, the people knew, this guy's going to be the best in the world. And the way he just took it into his stride, and in his stride, it was like nothing fazed him, and everyone knew he was going to be the best, and he just became the best. And that was it.
He has indeed, alongside Cristiano Ronaldo, of course. Guillaume, what's the latest on the game? How have Real Madrid been attacking to try and get that goal back?
Second yellow for Barcelona, second yellow of the game. Neymar because of an elbow to Carvajal. The game has changed completely after Barcelona scored. After that, before that, it was Xavi and Messi running the game. After that, it's just been Cristiano Ronaldo who's identified the left flank of the attack of Real Madrid and the right flank of the defence of Barcelona as a weakness, strength for Real Madrid, and they are attacking down there. It is superiority for Real Madrid. They have most of the possession and they've had most of the chances too.
Which is unusual when you think about Barcelona, you're normally having all the possession. Just how important is this game in the context? Because if Barcelona win, they're 7 points ahead of Real Madrid, Chris.
Yeah, 7 points to 7 points. Albeit, there's we're not at the halfway mark, but that's still 7 points is a lot. And I think as well going into the game, Madrid have been on a fantastic run. Really, I think it's eight wins consecutively. I think that's right. So, they'll be playing with a lot of confidence. But this Barcelona team, the way they play as well, the philosophy is the same. Again, this year they do look hungrier. They look a better team. They look like they want success. So maybe this game there's a bit more pressure on Madrid as they're at home, but they won't want to go 7 points behind. That doesn't matter what stage of the season is, because the bragging rights as well. They won't want to lose this game. But I don't think they will. I think Madrid will come back into this. I think they're playing well. They've got a great coach in Ancelotti, and I think they'll come back into this game.
Well, this is the goal that we can see that came just on around the 3-minute marker. A great crossfield pass from Luis Suarez. Good first touch from Neymar. Can't allow him to come inside. And once you do, well, my goodness, he put it in the back of the net with aplomb. Iker Casillas having no chance whatsoever. Let's get to the game then. Real Madrid attacking, but 1-0 down. Jerry Armstrong and Rob Palmer, your commentary team.
Crease with a shot, and Bravo, the goalkeeper, has been the busier of the two in the opening 15 minutes of this game. It's 5 shots at goal that Real Madrid have had, but the only telling shot was from Neymar, who scored after just 4 minutes of this game.
Yeah, and there's another break down the left side. It's Mathieu, the makeshift left back. Good ball
to Luis Suarez. Suarez drops the shoulder. Carvajal concedes the corner. Poor Luis Suarez, it's been like stepping into the fast lane of a motorway, isn't it? He's been watching the ball fly around him. How difficult is it, Jerry, not only to come back, but to come back into a game like this, the fastest in the world?
It's unbelievable. He's not had that many touches on the ball in the opening 16 minutes, but, you know, you're right, Rob, he hasn't got full match practice yet, but he's going to have to learn very quickly. If he burns out after an hour, then they can substitute him.
Little flick of the near post.
There's the insurance man at the back, Mascherano.
Mascherano keeping his place. Luis Enrique has experimented with his side. The chemistry has been spot on. The ingredient we maybe didn't expect, one of the first ingredients, was Luis Suarez. But he starts in the dream team strike line of Suarez, Messi and Neymar. And by the way, the other two, Neymar and Messi, are already in the bad books with the referee. Suarez is the only striker that's not been carded for Barcelona so far.
Well, two challenges from Messi. The first one wasn't that bad, but there was a lot of remonstrating from players. But then shortly after that, he got involved in one where he's lifted his foot a little bit high and he tried to pull it away. And it was quick succession, and the referee, Gil Manzano, thought he's going to get a yellow card for it. So he walks the tightrope. Now Mathieu
takes his time. Easy for Pepe to Cruz to James, the two Clásico debutants combining for Real Madrid. Iker Casillas. It's his first Clásico at home, believe it or not, in 3 years, since December 2011. Benzema toe-to-toe with Piqué. Marcelo joins him. Has to readjust. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, Bravo is going to collect those all evening.
Yep. Well, Barcelona's done well to a point on the defensive side of it. I think Marcelo's turn was brilliant on the left-hand side when he got to the byline and cut it back, and I thought Benzema had went too far in front, and if he had held his run a split second more, it would have been a tap-in. Benzema's hit a header off the crossbar, and he followed it up with a shot that hit the upright and the post as well. So, I mean, they've been knocking on the door of Real Madrid, but so far Luis Enrique's Barcelona defence has held firm.
They've brought together again for a reunion the legendary midfield, the World Cup winning field of Busquets, Iniesta and Xavi.
It's worked to a certain extent because they've had more possession in the park, in the middle of the park. Here's Messi again.
To Xavi, Mathieu screaming for it. Mathieu's played pretty much every game, every big game anyway for Barcelona at centre-back. Enrique deciding to start on the left of defensive line, where he has played previously for France and for his previous club Valencia.
I think they made the swap and put him in at left back, and I think they've missed out obviously on the pace of Jordi Alba and the width he gives him, which means the only outlet defensively will probably be Dani Alves. But his service hasn't been great over the coming weeks.
To Sergio Ramos. Pepe, the preferred defensive pairing. Free kick taken quickly as the referee discussed things with the Barcelona's defenders. Marcelo plays it in. Piqué to Dani Alves. Suarez. Well, he's been involved from day one, of course, with Barcelona. And he's been fit and sharp behind the scenes, but how is he when he takes centre stage? It's Ronaldo's cross. Piqué. James Rodriguez. Carvajal. "20 minutes have flown by in the 169th El Gran Clásico. Here's a man who's played in 41 now, Xavi. One off the record held by Gento of Real Madrid. But with Messi, it's like having a bingo card. He has 5 possible records that he can break or equal tonight. Scores a goal. It's the most ever in Clásico matches. Scores 2. Is the all-time leading La Liga scorer. Those whistles a bit like music to the ears of Luis Enrique and his merry men.
Yeah, but that's what they've got to do. They've got to keep passing the ball and frustrate Real Madrid, frustrate the fans, and try and make them make mistakes and hit them on the break. And free kick given, and it's Mathieu on the left-hand side.
Mathieu. Easy for Pepe. Rolls it back to Iker Casillas. 12 Clásicos now for Casillas since he last had a clean sheet. Oh, that's a poor clearance from Cruz, picked up by Mathieu. Messi, anything can happen when the ball is at his feet. Casillas shocked at it.
Well, he's done well, he's hit the target, that's all you can ask for him. Here's Isco.
Isco stopped.
He's dispossessed.
First base by Busquets. Alves, great ball. Suarez cross, Messi! Iker Casillas
should have scored,
enhancing his reputation.
Should have scored. Awful defending from Sergio Ramos and Pepe. Awful. Good ball in here. Messi, well, I think he should have scored. This is the one from Ronaldo earlier.
Our Spanish director suggesting there may have been a foul on the edge of the area. I'm sure we'll see more of that in a second.
I think it goes down too easy for me, Rob. Corner kick.
Right across the 6 it goes. Marcelo helps it away. Well, crashing against the advertising hoardings, the shot from Busquets.
It's so open, this game is so open. It's end-to-end stuff. There's chances. There's so many talented players on both sides. That's a pull back there from Marcelino. Marcelo certainly pulls back Neymar. And a bit like Benzema earlier in the other half, they're looking to go down very easy.
I'm guessing from that, Jerry, that Neymar and Marcelo don't share a room when they're on Brazilian national team duty.
Listen, this is the Clásico. Winner takes all. That's awful defending, I have to say, Sergio Ramos and Pepe earlier.
Here's Modric, the legs man in midfield for Real Madrid. Shows great athleticism. Now James, you know he's going to want to get it onto his left foot, curls it right across the goal. No room for error for Alves, and well, communication between this new goalkeeper Bravo and his defenders is top class.
Super defending Dani Alves. That was a decent ball in, Rob. Could have been a problem. Looks like
it was a little crude, the challenge from Cruz.
Certainly caught him. Have a look. Yeah, he just goes right down his instep. That's a bad challenge. Well, not being funny, that could quite easily have been a yellow card.
He's the rookie in this game. He's a World Cup winner. Those are the credentials you need. Xavi rolls it to Piqué. Well, he kept a diplomatic silence, Xavi Hernandez, when he was left in the shadows at the start of the season, and Rakitic came in, and to be fair to Rakitic, the summer signing from Sevilla, he's got off to a flying start. But early today, Luis Enrique broke the news that Xavi was back and Rakitic will have to wait to make his Grand Clásico debut.
I ain't sure this idea of Mathieu playing as a left-back's working, Rob, because he doesn't look comfortable on the ball. He's given it away a couple of times cheaply in the first 25 minutes. And I think I'd prefer Jordi Alba there, but then you're going to lose out on the height side of it.
There's Iniesta. Flips it through. Marcelo at full stretch. Ronaldo getting into his stride. There's a body check. There's a long lingering look. Ronaldo goes down in a petulant fashion. And the referee keeps half an eye on developments between the two feuding players.
I think the referee got it spot on. I think Ronaldo's looking for a penalty. It wasn't a penalty for me.
A big call, and there is no bigger game. Neymar. Iniesta. Neymar again, similar movement to Internet, brought the goal. Now Suarez. And he's shied off the ball by Sergio Ramos.
So he goes down too easy for me. He's giving the ball away here. And Busquets just stands in his way. He doesn't do an awful lot wrong. The referee got it right for me.
Now what's the question to be answered though? Busquets didn't make a great effort to get out of the way. But enough of an effort in the eyes of the young referee. Neymar, how much he has developed over the past 12 months. Scored against Real Madrid at the first attempt last October. Messi trying to shake off his go, does that, puts it in! Neymar's there! And excellent defending by Carvajal. Well, they have goal makers in this Real Madrid team, and Carvajal is a goal preventer.
Well, there's more attacking players on both sides than there is defensive players. That's why it's such an exciting game. We've had lots of opportunities. I'm surprised we've only got one goal so far in the opening 27 minutes.
We've had one goal, but for those who love everything technical about football, we've had two world-class tackles, one by Piqué in the opening 10 minutes of the game, and that one there from Carvajal.
Superb, wasn't it? It was a goal-saving tackle. That's what you need. This is good for Misco.
Marcelo not predicting that. Piqué firing it at Messi. Sergio Ramos loves a Clásico. It's his 29th. He's been sent off in 3 of them. Well, you certainly couldn't dispute the referee's positioning.
Perfect. Well, it's not a penalty kick for me.
It was a dramatic fall from Cristiano Ronaldo. Marcelo. Isco. Top tackle by Dani Alves. Messi, little tempter, draws Pepe out of position. Now Neymar, 1-to-1 with Carvajal. Suarez.
He's done well again, Carvajal on the one-on-one. You see 2v2, Messi and Neymar up against, you know, Pepe and Carvajal. You think that's danger, but they cope with it there.
Believe it or not, Carvajal in the last round of international games is the only Real Madrid player and the Spanish starting 11. That's a sign of the times. Busquets. Xavi to Iniesta.
It's good possession play for Barcelona.
It is, it's all tight and neat. Now Messi, he'll mix things up. Matthew, brilliant. Solid tackle again. He's been man of the match so far.
He's
the
been
right back out.
Superb, Rob. I couldn't agree with you more. He's been absolutely superb. 3 or 4 really important challenges in the opening half hour. Good position for Barcelona though. They're 1-0 up and Real Madrid's got to take the game to them. And on the counter-attack, you've got pace with Neymar, you've got pace with Messi. You know, that could stretch you, and Suarez.
Easy header for Ramos. It's as far as Dani Alves. Took a deflection, took the spin off the ball. Casillas desperate to get things moving early on, but everybody's back on defensive duty for Real Madrid.
Yep. That's that little foul from Piqué. Benzema.
Here's another angle.
He sees him, and then he grabs him from behind. Do you know what, Rob? If the linesmen see that, they're going to give them. If they see it, what we've seen.
Do they not see them every time there's a corner kick, though,
Well, there's been one of each. There's certainly for me, Marcelo got a hold of Neymar, and on that one, Piqué got a hold of Benzema. So it would have been one of each. Does that level it up then?
Neymar. Xavi. Messi caresses the ball for Dani Alves. Messi happy to dictate the pace of the play. Iniesta.
They sort of slowed it down, haven't they, Barcelona? They've worked harder, they've run further. The stats have told us that, and their passing is better as Messi breaks forward.
Messi tries to take the direct route. Eight goals in his last 6 matches at the Estadio Bernabeu. He enjoys enemy territory. Loose. Messi onside. Suarez in the centre.
My goodness.
Oh, stealing his big moment there was Pepe.
A sloppy defending from Real Madrid once again. Capitalised by... Oh, he's offside, isn't he?
He was offside. Upon reflection, the referee's assistant did raise his flag. Now Marcelo. Real Madrid in need of retribution. Ronaldo has won the corner.
James Rodriguez to take it from the left-hand side. This is the first real test from a corner kick.
And is seeking Ronaldo. His header came off a part of Piqué's body. Of course, Ronaldo swears it was his arm. Second step. Well, what a great take by Claudio Bravo.
Excellent. Excellent positive goalkeeping. But look at this. How can he get a free header? There's Mathieu and... Well, it hits him on the hand, doesn't it? It hits Piqué in the hand. I don't think he knows an awful lot about it. I'm not sure that's a penalty either. But he's got a free header, Ronaldo, and you can't allow that.
Here's Carvajal. Chris. Marcelo takes it in his stride. He has options. And there are thousands of fans behind that goal, helping the referee to make his mind up. Piqué, yellow card, and penalty conceded.
It had to come, and it was coming down that left side. Marcelo once again does fantastic, Rob. He cuts it back, and oh my goodness, he just sticks his arm out. He's on the ground, and he sticks his left arm out. It's a definite penalty kick. No danger. The referee's got everything right for me so far.
That couldn't be more obvious if he'd been wearing the orange gloves of Claudio Bravo.
Well, is it going to be Bravo from Bravo against Ronaldo?
The footballing eyes of the world are watching Cristiano Ronaldo, and he always delivers.
Well, that's the first league goal they've conceded, Barcelona. It was coming. Ronaldo gets it, and his stats are unbelievable. That's his 16th league goal, Rob, in his 8th league game. Nothing Bravo can do about that. The interesting thing is there's 3 Barcelona players have got yellow cards now.
What was he thinking about? And Cristiano Ronaldo scores the first goal that Barcelona have conceded so far this season. 755 minutes, give or take a few seconds. Happy 21st for Cristiano Ronaldo. His 21st goal of the season in his 14th match.
He's a goal machine.
Ten minutes remaining in the first half. Isco. Luka Modric. Head swivels round. Everywhere he looks, you see, he's a world great. There's the man who got player of the tournament in the World Cup finals, to Isco, the bright young thing of Spanish football. Back to James, through the legs of the defender, and Bravo settles things down.
There's so much invention on both sides, and this is the gamble for me. Mathieu once again gives the ball away, Rob. I don't think he's comfortable at left back. He hasn't played there for ages. Look at this.
Taking an all-comers, freed himself from his defensive shackles, and it requires Mathieu to tidy things up. Marcelo. Just looking at the moment, Jerry, at Barcelona, they've had a defensive reshuffle. Macho has gone into the centre. He's virtually shadowing Cristiano Ronaldo at the moment wherever he goes.
Yeah. I'm still not convinced about Machu playing as a left back, but Marcelo pushing down the left-hand side has caused a lot of problems to the right side of Barcelona. That's where the goal came from. Most of their opportunities have come from there. Referee has got to keep his eyes on everything that's going on off the ball. This game is really on the boil.
Well, they've chosen the youngest referee in La Liga, 30-year-old Gil Manzano, to take charge of this. Maybe it doesn't have the authority of some of the older guys, but he's got the fitness to keep up with the world's quickest and the world's best. Here's Xavi. Mascherano. Iniesta with plenty of workspace. Little sideways shimmy to Neymar. Little bite back from Iniesta.
He's going to get booked, is he? First one, referee's going to let him away. Oh no, he's not. That's 4 Barcelona players that get booked.
Well, it's quite an autograph book he's got. He's got the names of Neymar, Messi, Iniesta and Piqué in there already. And Real Madrid, you remember in the Mourinho years, had a bit of a reputation, have not yet had a player cautioned.
I'm not sure it's a yellow card, Rob. I think it's a foul, I've no doubt about that. But I'm not sure it's a yellow card. One with Benzema to chase.
The goalkeeper comes a long way. Quick feet, quick mind from the Chilean Bravo.
Well, Benzema's hit the crossbar and he's hit the post. He must be wondering he could have had a tap in if he'd just hold his run a little bit better. But this is Andres Iniesta.
And this is Neymar. Mathieu trails alongside him. Doesn't quite have the dash of the usual left-back Alba.
What another tackle from Carvajal, Rob. The right back has been so impressive.
Well, Carvajal is the only outfield player in the Real Madrid starting 11 who's come through their academy system. Of course, Casillas there as well. He's a graduate. And he's leading the way with a performance like this. Xavi to hoist the ball into a wall of white.
Oh, unlucky.
We'll get a second stab.
Well, I think it's a corner. He's given the corner kick. It looked like he come off a defender. Jura Piqué was steaming in at the far post. And it's a repeat from Xavi. Same again, please.
Take 2 for Xavi. Hits it to the far post this time. Casillas helps it on its way. It's go. Brilliant first take. Alves captures the ball. It was like a spider laying out its web. Messi. It's go. Coming back at Alves and picks his pocket. Brilliant. What a game. What a pace. Cristiano Ronaldo steps over the ball, cuts it to the far post. I think he was half expecting Marcelo to come flying in as he normally does.
Well, he did a step over and he went past the last defender. He put his head down. I think Benzema was at the far post, made the run to the near post, and unfortunately that's where the ball was delivered. But it's been a great pace, end-to-end stuff. Lots to admire on both sides. We love the Classico, Rob, don't we? We love it.
No better place to be. Piqué. Mascherano. Over the years, he's been the man to miss out when the team sheet goes in. Javier Mascherano. Could be argued he's more of a fixture at the moment than the man alongside him, Piqué.
Well, he can play in midfield, he can play at the back. He hasn't scored a goal since he joined Barcelona, but He's prevented a lot of goals. His work ethic is absolutely superb.
Xavi. Well, an intelligent selection by Luis Enrique. Xavi to Neymar. Mathieu. Busquets. Real Madrid happy to sit back, draw breath. Real Madrid playing a bit of a dangerous game here. I suppose they'll liven up once Barcelona get within 35 yards of goal, but they sit back 2 backs of 4 effectively.
Well, I think they like to play in the break as well, Real Madrid. Both sides like to play in the break, and both players have gone in and got hurt there. The referee's letting the play continue. Suarez is one of them.
Yep, little initiation there for Luis Suarez. Welcome to the big league. Welcome to La Liga.
Yeah, but what a game to make your debut on, Rob, for Barcelona. Unbelievable, making his debut on the Clásico.
Well, he loves a bit of attention, Luis Suarez. I believe there's a new book coming out about him soon. It is interesting that he speaks about himself in the third person as well. So far, Luis is happy with what Luis sees. James. Carvajal.
Barcelona having to work hard now as Real Madrid enjoy a spell of good possession. Oh, good ball.
Carvajal to James. Benzema takes a position. James drives it in. Mascherano throws his body in the way. Neymar. Now James. Marcel teases it up. Oh! Well, Piqué fluffed his lines, and James dropped the ball.
That's a chance, Rob. Great ball, and he misses it. And I think Piqué going for it, he sort of relaxes, and James doesn't really get his head on it. I think it hits his head and his shoulder. And he's very fortunate there. Well, that hit him on the chest, didn't it? Hit Sergio Ramos on the chest. They're looking to see, was it a handball?
Into the final minute of the first half. Luis Suarez stretching the legs. He will want to answer back some of the cruel poison pens of Madrid, who labelled him El Gordo, the chubby one, a few weeks ago when he played in an exhibition game to find some match fitness. Mathieu. Neymar. Mathieu again. Iniesta. Oh, misses out. Let's go on to it in a flash. There's the intense concentration of a tightrope walker out there. Nobody dare lose their balance. They know that it could be painful, and right on cue the referee draws the first half to an end. The first half where Barcelona got off to a flyer. Neymar giving them the lead within 4 minutes. And for the first time as a Barcelona goalkeeper, Claudio Bravo was beaten when Ronaldo flew a penalty past him. A great Clásico. Half-time, it's 1-1.
Yes, the biggest club game in the world has seen both teams slugging it out, as you'd expect, and nothing to separate them at all. We've got the thoughts of Idiger Johnson, Chris Coleman and Gim in just a couple of minutes' time, where Neymar struck early for Barca. He scored in his first Clásico almost a year ago. Who else but Cristiano Ronaldo equalised? 16 in 7.5 league matches, 1-1 in the Clásico.
Sponsored by Bet365.